Look at that level of details. This guy could even imitate expression and mouth movements. Let me see inside of your mouth there. Ah! Opens his mouth. I can see structures resembling a vocal cord. So why exactly haven't you said a single thing? Speech is just movement of the vocal cord, right? And of course the associated muscles. You should be able to emulate it. Pepe approaches the mummy and places a hand on its throat. The mummy follows her movement, placing its hand on Pepe's throat. You know... You know... Pepe throws her head back, covering her mouth in amazement. Wonders in her eyes. So you can speak! Inconceivable! The artificers of the sun time were truly amazing! Right, I once read about that in an artifact of an old calendar's era. There were those who could seal in consciousness in gems by etching orignium circuits on it, then place it inside a body of gold, allowing it to survive for millennia without any sort of decay. Lost Saidan technology. The Sahanya will be very interested about this. The trove must be somewhere deep inside your memories. If you can get him to stop copying you. I mean, right now he seems to be something like a blank slate. Just copying me isn't enough though. You need to tell me where it is. Let me see. First, the heart. Its first beat, we come to be. Second, the lungs. At their first breath, we come to feel. Third, the bowel. We fill them with food, cultivating our tongue and develop our own liking. Fourth, the liver. We go into the night, awake and alert, for duty and obligation. Fifth... what came fifth again? The verse just ends there. Looks like the Arslan research never really found the answer. But you will help me find it, won't you? She stretches out her hand, places her finger on the mummy's throat. Yes, Honeyman Fendi? Yes, Honeyman Fendi? Please stop copying me. Please stop copying me. Oh my god. She moves her hand from the mummy's throat to his hand and shakes it firmly. The mummy shakes her hand back. Okay. I'll take that as a yes for your cooperation. Even though you know fully well that right now he's just copying you. You can't really make that count. I am here, Asazi. Why aren't you at the door? Where are you? What? What do you mean you don't know where you are? You just said that you were here. How am I supposed to go in without that pass? Why exactly is this office door built like a bloody vault? We don't have time for this. The evacuation is almost done. Ayasi, is the hall window next to the curator office a window? Yes, I know that it is high. I'll be careful. Just tell me. Are you going to break in? Are you definitely about to break in? Please don't break the window. Please be quiet in the museum. Disorder is the enemy of reason. Do not push as well. The statues and mural display here are not protected by glass cases and can easily be... I think there was something that was almost toppled over. Well, as I said, the statue was almost damaged. We don't want to see that happen, right? Yeah. History may lie in the past, but that doesn't mean it is not of our concern. What we almost broke might be the joy of those who conquered the peak centuries ago, or the merit as they raised their goblets to one another. How enlightening and professional. But are you sure we need to keep carrying the statues like that, along with everything else that you're carrying right now? Are you using the Taurus to steal the stuff? Are you seriously dropping the place blind with the confused You're turning them into criminals! Yes, of course. I'm currently bringing it all back to where it belongs. Uh-huh. Well, you sure take your job very serious, even when the museum is about to be closed. Closed? They announced about an emergency. Haven't you heard about it? It really gave us a fright. That bumbling woman who was guiding us couldn't tell left from right. And I mean, quite literally. I do agree that certain affairs at this museum leave much to be desired. She brought us to this dump and just disappeared without any sort of trace. Dump, you say? I must assert, this is no dump in the slightest. It is the Minona's... You have no idea how scared we were when we realized that we were lost. We'll be trapped in here with all of these ghosts if we don't get out of here in time. Look at that arbor, that altar for living sacrifices. Yeah, that is why I never liked the museum in the first place. Aspasia catches the Taurus before his head hits the floor. Statue, clay-jaw, and goblet litter the floor, alongside the cannons that the Iberians used to carve open the Polarian Strait. Oh, my dear, are you alright? Fainted from a panic attack, I suppose. I have some smelling salt here that could bring him back to his senses, but I'd advise you to get him examined for out later. Aspasia deftly crushes the cotton-wrapped glass tube and places a wet cotton swab in front of the Taurus' nose. As the Taurus comes to his senses, she lifts him up and calmly carries him to the front of the line. An emergency, you say? Oh, you sure have some very strong arms, dear. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. I will protect you if anything were to happen. Wow! This certainly is reliable. Why exactly are you carrying smelting salt, though? Are you some kind of medic, perhaps? No more running around like that, alright? I remember you. You are Laswa's pet, aren't you? Oh, hey, no scratching! I just rescued you from the crowd. The least that you could do is let me hug you for a moment. Aww, so soft and fluffy. Where exactly did Laswa get you anyways? I want one like you, but it just won't tell me what breed you were. I didn't really know why I found you so fascinating though, until I realized that you look like one of those cloud beast statues from the Age of Shadows. Say, since the staff are helping the visitors evacuate, and I can't really have you running around this place, I just take you to my workshop and show you the statues that has been restored. I see, she's just using the excuse in order to pet the cat some more. Match descends several flights of stairs, arriving at the conservation lab. The air in the room is kept cold and dry in order to protect its content. A single incandescent lamp illuminates the spacious room. Her exhale quickly turns to white foam. The underground floor is dead quiet, the restoration staff being mobilized to help with the evacuation. She sniffs and feels right at home. No worries, little guy. Yes, my table. Some resin-like gold-colored substance remained on the table, left over from Titi's work, repairing artifacts with Orignium arts. But the cloudpiece statue on the table is nowhere to be seen. Was it stolen? Who's... Oh, are you kidding? Did you steal it? Well, I didn't see any sort of cloud beast. A shadow flitting across your forehead just now. That's an ill omen. I fear that you will meet some misfortune soon. Huh? What are you? Did you come back to life like that old mommy? I didn't figure you would run around like Anat's research subject. And most certainly not to bring misfortune upon me like that. Hey, did I just hear someone scream? What has happened? Oh, Matt, what are you doing down there? I thought you wouldn't be coming back for a while. You know, with the museum being closed for days. So I put away the artifact under restoration. She was scared. Oh God, why are they so similar? Never mind. I'm in the mood to put in some overtime later. You can just go. Poor lady. Oh, that poor lady. It's a security guy again. What? No sight of the visitors evacuating the southeast wing? Isaiah was supposed to bring them out. Oh, I have to lock the gates. The vice curator gave an emergency shutdown order personally. I don't even want to think about how bad it must have been. Did anyone look inside? Yeah, but I didn't see anyone. Where exactly did Isaiah take them? Wait, why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Listen. To what? The wind. The wind? A procession of 12 people walk out the front gate in the sun. They follow their leader, a woman carrying herself in a serene, dignified manner, in an orderly fashion, with all of the stolen trinkets. She holds a pale-looking tourist on her shoulders, paying no heed to the winds brushing at her garment, and carries her hair, as though a statue that has stood for many years has come back to life. I feel like I've seen the scene before. I know, I've seen that statue plenty of time. Is a statue in that posture? Anyway, thank goodness! Now I can finally lock the gate. What about the stuff that they are carrying? No mention whatsoever? Well, thank you very much. Here's my card. My family runs a gemstone business. And you will get the VIP treatment if you ever choose to come back. Come visit us in Jan to let me introduce you to my son. Rather handsome young man, if I do say so myself. My sister also has a daughter who just started working at the Tanchi Burrows. She's single too, if that were to be your preference. Seriously? Well, thank you, but there's no need for that. I simply did what I must. Aspasia turns around with a start. The rolled-up door is being pulled down, and security guards set up a sign that says, "Closed," in front of it. Where's my goblet? And my clay jar and statue? Did she forget about it? Or the others just leave everything else behind as well? Ah, thank you! You didn't turn them into thieves! So, where did Nana go? It is getting late. She's not at the guava and the berry shop either, or the enamel or porcelain shop, and not even her favorite Celestine laminated pipe shop? Ah, what a waste of a time. I tell you, that cloud beast must have been eaten by that rampaging zombie at the museum. Oh no, how horrible. It's just a pit though. I'll buy you another. In fact, I'll buy you anything that you want. Are you serious right now? How many negative points do you want? You're getting so many point reductions, it's incredible! Oh. Well, never mind the gems. I'll buy you the entire gem trading post. Oh, that's a cool one. Mysterious animal. Ooh. Is that a yes? Oh no, but look at your feet. Feet? That was cool. What are you looking at? Is that the owner of the dog as well? Maybe he is. Hello there. Das war? I didn't see you. Good time as well. Let's just do some business. My girl is very interested in this gem trading post. Wait, I never said that. I have a mobile platform in the East Sargon that includes extensive Arknight refination, dye factories, food processing plants. I'll throw some gold and jewels on top as well. That should get the deal done, shouldn't it? No, thank you. I'm not really interested. The weight of this trading post is just too much for you to understand. Weight of... Huh? Well, if nothing else, you certainly inherited your grandfather's arrogance. A word of advice, kid. Either keep a few fierce manglers to intimidate people like he did, or have your little cloud beast greet VIPs like me. At least it knows when to grovel. Oh! What? Wait, did you just bite me? I hope so. Bite harder! Bares his teeth. Oh, he's such a good boy. No! Stay away from me! That will do. Thanks, Woof. He's gone. He's horrible in naming. Why did you call him Woof? He's like a Pokemon now. You want me to pet you? Let's see. Here? Aw, he's happy. A flower beast flies over and perches on the shoulder of the young trading post overseer. The overseer fiddles with the metal fowl beast's mechanism, turning its coil spins, and let it fly. He's getting increasingly active. I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing him as I am. Neo doesn't often go out alone like this. Maybe the man was right. I should have my cloud beasts greet important guests like him. Could Mio really bring him over though? Maybe? But what are you exactly talking about? Well, either way, time for us to actually tackle the stage. We need somebody to attack the gems here. Ross is going to go into the middle so she can help out. What is this? Is this special as well? Might be special. But either way, we have a couple of tiles down south as well. I should probably be mindful of that. I'm probably going to try to swarm us from the sides. Maybe. They might try to swarm us from the sides. Fang is barely getting scratched. That is good. Might want to add Plum just in case. They are adding the tiles, but this is fine. I just need to put down my... Oh, wait! Woo! I just need to put down my Papuka there, and it's going to be fine. Apparently, the other guys are just rushing for a base here. I don't quite like that. Either way, I guess with Shah there, it's probably going to be fine. He usually is able to handle himself, but he is usually capable of handling himself. Especially now, since we have a healer. Just need to keep in mind that he isn't really the most tankiest guys at times, but we do have our harpoon there, or rather not our harpoon, but our... what's this skill called? Cannon! Our water pressure cannon! That's definitely going to help us out. So let's see... Archer's been kept busy, nobody's in danger. Frost is getting a little bit low there. But it's fine. Just replace it with somebody else.
First aid box is ready.
It's going to stay the same.
Everyone, follow me.
Just going to add our EE mage in here. It's able to do a lot of damage. But she would have been able to do a lot of damage. But apparently we're already running out of some monsters here. Anat, are you awake? my head hurts! Ooh, what about that? Well, you did hit your head when you fainted. That's, probably why. Not the other couple of times. It's not just my head, though. I'm literally aching all over. Why is there a bruise on my shoulder? And my knees? Oh. Get away from me! Calm down, please. How am I supposed to calm down when a corpse just came back to life? Wait, it touched my ears, didn't it? Do I have something on my ears? It's just copying other people's movement. It doesn't really mean any harm to you or anyone else. Just treat it as a piece of moving furniture, alright? Why exactly do you seem so comfortable with this, Pepe? Don't just look at me like that, please. What did you do? Well, yesterday I might have placed a gem that I dug up into a chest, and the Regnum circle engraved into the gem must have woken it up. Yesterday? You wouldn't loan me an important archaeological discovery like this. The Afterban Museum holds respect for the Shandavar. Not even a Shandasa like me could have pulled any sort of ranks here, so... kinda, had to sneak my way in. There's a reason why I didn't want to lend it to you, Pepe. And what is that? Well, if you're worried about the Atora ship, I'm cool with that. It's not that. Investment? Sponsorship? I'll renovate your entire museum if that's what you want. Wait. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't understand. Why you're so obsessed with becoming the historian of Shah Agat? You still carry on your research if you agree to inherit the title of Bodisha from your father. But once you become an historian and enter the City of Gold, you will never be allowed to leave. Do you know that? All that you learn in school, all the training that you've underwent to hunt ruins in the desert, all that you've seen on your journey, all that will become completely useless if you are the Shahanshala's historian. Are you simply not happy with the fact that your brother was chosen? Well, my dream of becoming the court historian isn't some sort of whim. It's the dream of everyone in my family. We grew up dreaming about inheriting the golden reed pen from our eldest. They tell you that whoever holds the pen carries the greatest sort of responsibility to record all that has ever happened for posterity. You're writing the truth of your time, the most complete truth that can ever be known, which needs no conjecture or investigation. It can never be buried by sand and earth. That is what I've always wanted to do. I want to tell Sagan's history. I want the glory of Shah to shine forever by my hand, and to inspire everyone who reads it. Thousands of years later, someone I've never met will pick up those pages and feel a connection to me and the Shah, linking the three of us together. Don't you think that's really romantic in its way? You know, Anat? Still, you seem more of an explorer and a thief to me. That just doesn't fit at all. I should have known that you wouldn't give up so easily. Shouldn't you and Titty have gotten used to my stubbornness by now? Come on. Very well. On behalf of this museum, I shall approve the loan of the artifact, plus another gem. It was gifted to the museum by a private collector many years ago. We've discovered that it was connected to the mummy, but we have no idea how to use it. Wait, there's a gem at the museum as well? That's not really the point here. The point is, I'm allowing you to access it. Wait, you're going to hand it over so easily? Hey, I've never said anything about easy. co-authorship, investment, sponsorship, plus naming right fees for the next new exhibit hall. Alright? Absolutely. With pleasure. Hippie. Things don't always turn out the way that we expect them to go. I hope you understand this before you start your investigation. Anat opens the drawer and takes out a wrapped package. She unwraps it to reveal a pyramid-shaped gem, identical to the one that was placed in the mummy's chest. Pepper takes the gem, holding back the urge to cry out in joy. Is it another piece for the mummy? Huh. Second, the lungs. At their first breath, we come to feel. Don't let me down here! Okay. Pepe reaches into the mummy's chest cavity. The gem is absorbed by the blue light inside as soon as it approaches. Guardian, sealed in sand, I hereby return to you the memories lost to time. Show the path to the Shah's Trove, traveler from the past. That was a speech. Oh no. It stopped moving after I put in the second gem? Was it wrong? Did you expect something different to happen? Eek! Wait, that wasn't me. Who just screamed there? It was Titi's voice. Oh, did something happen? I'll investigate. Keep an eye on the exhibit. Maybe he needs some time to adjust to the new gem? To be fair, it kind of seems like it's just supposed to restore his feelings? His senses, perhaps? Maybe he's able to act independently now. A little bit at least. So, why didn't you just tell me that you were just an ordinary cloud beast? Well, I guess ordinary cloud beasts don't usually understand the human speech, eh? Well, it looks like all the visitors have been evacuated. It's safe for us to go out now. Do you think that you can find your way back to Yostar if I were to put you down? Hey, stop hitting me like that! I'm carrying you so you don't have to walk your way yourself! That's right. Oh, such a nice fur. Come here, I'll introduce you to the other little fellas that I know. Look at this imagery of the powdered box. This cloud beast is depicted in equal prominence to its high officer. I restored this, by the way. And here, this mural is a rare treasure that came from the Shah Agat, the city of gold. In order to accurately restore it, I looked through every book that I could find on the Golden City, and even interviewed people who have been there. Wait, does that make me sound like I'm after the secret of Shah Agat? I really shouldn't think about this so much. It's just a cloud beast, aren't you? And there's no one else in this museum. It's not like what I just said would get me into any sort of trouble. Probably. Suddenly, she hears the sound of cracking. What is that? Oh, please don't tell me. Why did the class have to pick now to crack? I'm dead if Anat finds out about this! Matt runs towards the display stand and is shocked by the sight of broken glass littering the entire floor. Display cases use special tempered glass in the controlled environment of the museum. An accident like this should not have been possible. She looks up to check on the exhibit, but finds the cases empty under the pale light. She feels a cold, sharp object pressed against her back as she attempts to examine the broken glass. If this is supposed to be some kind of joke, then you can stop now. I'm too busy for all of this. Who is that? Playing dumb now, huh? Which department are you from? I'm going to dock your pay if you don't start talking right now. Ned feels the object pressed against her back, moving away. She sighs of relief and turns around. One of the intern, I see, huh? You certainly got some nerves playing practical jokes on a vice curator like that. I let you off easy this time. What the hell? Now you encounter these things, even though we already had a fight against them? How exactly did you get out of your case? What? Is the whole museum coming back to life? Is that what is currently going on here? Because of him? Maybe? Oh. Uh-huh. Why haven't I heard anything else after that scream? Anat hasn't come back either. I just probably have to look around. Anat never changes, does she? She's the acting curator, yet her office still looks so bare and sparse. She had so many books back in the dorm. Why aren't there any here yet? She must be hiding them somewhere, right? Maybe. Oh, I knew it. A hidden bookshelf in the walls. My bookshelf at home are due for renovation as well. I should ask her to introduce me to her design. Let's see. What do we have here? A study on tribal region in the southwest. Review of unearthed riverside jewelries. Terra. A journal by Dr. E. E. Erickson. The name does sound familiar. That's the Victorian scholar who came to speak at the college, isn't it? Lots of labels are here. I don't really know Anat likes his books so much. Let's check. The section of Zagonian's history. Well, at very least she's keeping herself busy. Oh no! Well, finally she's gone. That room surely is luxurious. Is that golden thread woven into a cushion on the sofa? Huh. Oh, that's the mummy from the poster. They put it right here in the room, huh? I never understand the taste of these rich guys. Ah, there she is. Good. And completely distracted. With apologies. You're going to knock her out? That should do it. Come on. Naratuya walks up softly and reaches into her pocket, taking out the syringe that she had kept hidden within. She spent countless days and nights training, even when blisters form on her feet, in order to be able to walk across the sand dune without leaving so much as a footprint. Now she can walk through a crowded market, bells hanging from her neck, without making a single sound. A pedestrian daughter stands before her, all alone. When Naratuya raised the syringe, however, a hand suddenly grabs her and immobilized her mid-air. A hidden bodyguard? Not quite. He's not hidden in the slightest. You. Oh! Oh, that's cool! See? He can act independently now! Improvement! Naratuya cannot speak. The mummy laying on the sofa has appeared behind her, grabbing her hand with a steel grip. Her struggle was futile. All that she can do is watch in terror as the needle approaches her own neck. The other hand of the mummy is clasped across her mouth, not letting go until the entire content of the syringe has been injected into her own veins. Well, that is quite efficient. She exactly gets that what she was about to give. If she were attempting to murder her, she would have died instead. Lucky for you that the syringe was only containing a sleep agent there, huh? As her consciousness gradually fades, she feels the hand lift her from the collar and holds her outside the window. One last thought flashes through her mind as she feels her feet dangling in the air. If only she had a more competent support in it! An insect lurking in the dark. So it can speak! I didn't thought that we were there yet. Never mind. What? Wait, what was that sound? Oh. Oh! You're moving again! My mind is no longer clouded. There's clarity. I must communicate my cognition through language. Wait, are you alive? My life has long passed. What you see is simply a well-preserved vessel. I see. So, who exactly are you? In time of prosperity, I was His Majesty's Lugasaurus Shahan Shah's personal guard, defending him from the fires of Banner. In time of decline, I willingly forsook the sweet release of death for the eternal torment of time, defending His Majesty's throne from invaders, safeguarding the Shahan House vow, and wailing the return of the Shahan Shah. So, how exactly should I call you? My name is Subayidanu Yanur Ayususi. But we are just going to call you Suba from now, because I'm not dealing with this name. Oh, he's shortening it down! I'm going to shorten it down even shorter. You may call me Suba. Okay. And no wonder that he was trying to protect her. He was a personal guard. That's his thing. And she's literally the first lady who woke him up. Maybe he thinks this is Verona. Mother, what is that lady doing sitting by the pond, staring down at the water? Oh, she's dressed in Minon's clothes. The Minons are said to be great thinkers and debaters. She must be thinking about something very important. A very philosophical question. Philo what? But she looks so pretty. And she's sitting there all alone. Not quite alone. Honey me Fendi. The museum is closed. I know. I'm just going to wait for it to reopen. Well, I'm afraid there's currently no schedule for any sort of reopening. According to the procedure, the curator should declare the emergency resolved, perform a risk assessment, and report to the stakeholders before any sort of reopening date can ever be announced. I know, one of your colleagues has already told me about that. As you can see, I still decide to wait. Well, you said you left something important in the museum, right? Yeah. Is it very urgent? Could you wait for our staff to look for it? We could definitely contact you once we've found it. No, I can just wait. Well, how about this then? I could unlock the door and we'll have someone accompany you inside. Oh, thank you. Mother? What is it? Is someone jumping from that window? No, they're being tossed outside. Aspasia looks up at the children's cry and sees a woman falling from high up. Well, at the very least, we don't need to worry about her. She's going to survive, she's fine. With little time to think, or look to the guard opening the door, she dashes over and holds out her arms. Thank you very much. Wouldn't really feel good about it to have a bodyguard around who's already killed a person in the last couple of minutes after his awakening. Even if it was a mean to protect her, there was no need to go for such drastic measures. So, okay. Next step, AS. 3. Our new friend have made some strange requests. First, maybe he's asking for more of the gems. Probably. Right then. Let us go. Now, what exactly are we going to do? Is he going to show us the path? Are we going to talk about the lady? Is he going to mention the lady who was almost about to stab you in the neck? And what about the nuts? Titi? Oh, fetch! I'm pretty sure that's not something that you just toss around. Those are the things that usually attack us. And wait, it fetches a ball. It also brings it back. Why? Ha! Who's the cutest little thing? Yes, you are. Hey, would you stop fooling around, TT? But I've always wanted to have a pet. But my family wouldn't let me have one. Now look how cute that one is. It's not a pet though. It is definitely a part of the museum's collection. Well, you could tell that to Pepe. She is yelling at part of the museum's collection. Say that again! Pepe? I apologize. Pepe Cano. I am unable to answer. My memories of the first location remain vague. Oh, I guess he doesn't know anything yet. Are you sure that you don't want to stop her? I'm starting to feel sorry for that corpse that is currently cowering in that corner. Is he afraid of her wrath? Well, come on, try harder. Maybe you remember a little bit of it. I'm afraid that would be futile. They who split my memories distributed them evenly across the gems to ensure that the secret could not easily be accessed. And, well, there are 5 gems in total. You may have to find all of them before I can tell you the answer. 5 of them? Then where is the rest of those gems? You must know that at least, right? How is he supposed to know that? He was asleep! Was he? Come on now! You don't know? Well, the army that defeated me consists of many Partition and Lord's Amirs. They took the gem with them when they left. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack then. There must be another way. Use that golden brain of yours. Subar is forced into a corner by Pepe, even as the short girl doesn't come even close to his chest. He feels the pressure so great, it threatens to buckle even his hardened metal kneecaps. Please, Honey Muffetti, have some patience. Then tell me something useful. There is a faint resonance between the gems that I can sense if I were to be in their proximity. Are you kidding me? You want me to take you around all of Sargon? The city alone holds thousands of gems. I think I sense one faintly. So one of them is already around? Never mind, she's happy. Well, then what are we waiting for? Let us go. You should have said that before. Well, look, Anat. She's trying to remove part of the museum's collection. Just over there. But she does have her permission. Pepe, the Zubar Effendi is a valuable part of the museum's collection. We must ensure that he is stored under appropriated conditions, and I can't allow him to be exposed to the elements like that. Leave that fort and do your research around here. Do not go outside. How about 40% increase in the funding during your next year? No. Double? 80%? My staff will be watching you at all times. Centipede? Centipede, I mean? Huh? Wait, what is coming over here? Oh, Sabar. I know it's not exactly polite to ask a man for his funeral effects, but I would be remiss. Can I borrow this for a couple of days? This thing belongs to him? Woo! Of course, Honey Muffetti. What do you mean that thing belongs to him? That thing literally attacked us during the tutorial stage. So understand the thing right now. Okay, you can come out now, Suba. There's no one around. So, how exactly did you manage to go through a hole like that at your size? It's like you turned liquid or something.
My body is extremely flexible, allowing me to pass through narrow spaces such as these.
Oh, well, I thought I would have to tear down the wall there, if you can't get through.
There's no such need.
Suba closes his eyes and shakes his sistrum. Stealthing? As the chime rings, the wall around the hole slowly turns to sand, falling to the ground, leaving behind a much bigger hole. With eyes wide, Pepe walks back and forth through the hole, then picks up a handful of the sand. Why didn't you use that art before? I almost hit my head crawling through that hole.
Well, you didn't ask.
Well, in that case, maybe I should close it back up then. I wouldn't really want anyone else to see it. As you wish. You can reverse it? Well, that's certainly a practical art. The chime rings again, and the sand flows back into the hole. Soon, there's no sign that the hole was there ever to begin with.
Centuries ago, there was nothing but sand. Now, tall building lines the streets. Such prosperity. Lands line the bank of the river, flowing gently through the city. It reminds me of Shah Shemshin, built upon an oasis.
Shah Shemshme? Oh, do you mean the City of Spring? I thought it was just a legend. No one has ever found it in centuries.
No, it was very real. Its Badisha was in this boat to challenge the Shah's authority on multiple accounts. I had to pay him a personal visit.
And then?
And then, it was no more.
So you destroyed it? The whole city had to pay for the sin of a single Pashida?
I did nothing but cut the Pashida's head off and throw it into a spring. It was the Shade Slave who burned the city to the ground. If you had visited yourself, you would be shocked by the filth and stink. They made sacrifices in the water, but the water system was quite primitive back then.
I see. Well, please stop. I think I can almost smell it. You're ruining the legend! Oh.
I see. Now, can we go to the river?
Oh, hey, not that way! Ah, it's early. The bank of the river are still brightly lit. Anat would kill me if anybody saw the museum's collective walking across these streets here. But I think I know a place. Follow me. A shortcut to the river? That's good to know. So, Curator Anat, we have taken the inventory of the collection. Here it is. Mechetias Kanum. What exactly are you doing here? Oh, Anat went to meet a guest, so I am taking over some of the documents around here. The Badisha statue wasn't damaged in an accident. It was missing one eyeball to begin with. Who wrote that down? How's my impression? But it is true that the statue's records are all wrong. Please be more careful next time. Really? Wait, let me see who was in charge. Isaiah and Inaja. I think they were under your... Here, the Age of the Shadows exhibit is counted twice. Make sure to double check. I'm pretty sure they were in your department, TT. But apparently, you don't want to talk about it.
This is...
Oh, this is my favorite place in the entire city.
You like the empty streets?
Oh, it's not like this during the day. Everything in Menat Hamid goes right through here. Merchants from all across the country come here in order to trade gems, furs, spices, and crafts. People come from other countries too, often making large transactions. If we're going to find a gem somewhere, then it has to be here. Deep in the Grand Bazaar is a trading post dedicated to gems. Virtually every sort of gem in the city has to pass through it. So, do you sense the gem that we're looking for? Are you listening to me?
Oh, forgive me. I am curious about the craft being sold here. In my time, animal sculptures like these were gardens or tombs, companion for the dead. Now though, they're being peddled on the streets as an everyday item.
Well, it's a decorative sculpture for home use. 25 apiece.
From the murals on the wall to the hieroglyphs all around, many famous pieces are familiar around here. Yet it's so strange at the same time.
Well, perhaps we should go and see a few more of these places. Yeah. Maybe this is going to help him remember as well? Hey, Mitch. The great families have sent inquiries. The Padisha takes the solemnity of the Zagonian history so seriously. How do we even explain this incident to them? Just tell them it was an internal mistake, and that we are currently dealing with it accordingly. Deal with whom? The acting curator? Perhaps? Huh? Anat? So, is it really true, Titty? There was an unexplained access made using your pass both last night and this morning. What if someone is currently investigating? Well, that couldn't be. I've opted all of the records clean, right? Nobody should be able to catch us. I see. So you finally admit it, huh? I didn't. Well, for now I can cover up. But the mummy's coming back to life on the eve of the Flood Festival. That is a completely different matter. So, what's the plan? To keep the museum closed until things have blown over. No way! That's never going to work! What about all of the guys who have seen it move? They're probably already talking about it with each other, spreading the news to the newspaper. They're only waiting for a chance to see this mummy again, right?
Oh, look at that Batterie!
Oh, a windcatcher. Yes, the most common type of towers around here. Those opening catches the cold, high winds and guide them into the building through the vents.
Cool air flowing into the space below, pushing the hot air out of the opposite sides.
I didn't know you were such an architect.
I'm not, but I met a talented architect who invented the barrage.
Oh, well, do you sense the gem yet?
I'm sorry, I can't sense any nearby. Maybe I could tell you something else though. Are you not curious how a gem retains one's memory and consciousness?
Well, I am a little bit curious about it. I figured it was some kind of sarcastic witchcraft related to the Psy dance.
People in my time believed that the life consists of 3 parts: the body, the name, and the soul. Body is the physical vessel, name is identity known to the other. But the soul, however, is what truly makes us human. It is the emotions and experience that form our character. All 3 parts must be preserved together in order for life to be eternal. The body can be replaced with something more durable. The name can be retained in meaning by passing on through generations.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's the genesis of the Zagonian noble heritage.
The soul, however, it is the frames of all 3 things. During the Age of Shadow, it was discovered that a part of the soul can be preserved, in a manner of speaking, by etching it upon a pure gem with auricular circles.
Like the gem in your chest?
Yes.
I've only ever read about it in the ancient text though. Scholars call it superstition, born out of the lack of understanding of the nature of life.
That is a misinterpretation. However, the true mystery, the method by which a life's journey is engraved, has long since been lost to time.
Or it might still exist, at least to some degree. Gems with engraved Orignium circuits can still be found in the city. Last year, a gem with Orignium circuits that could change the ambient temperature in a small area was sold at the auction for an incredible price.
Some things survive the test of time, only to become barely recognizable.
Well, the sun is about to rise. We should probably get back before the museum opens. So, let us go. That's too bad though, we weren't really able to find the gem. This entire time we were looking for a gem, but it's nowhere to be seen. Let's see. The museum is just ahead. I don't really want to crawl for another hole though. Why don't we just use your art to make a shortcut?
One moment, please.
Oh, by the way, do you sense the gem?
No. I would like to see the sunrise. The one thing that the passage of time can never change.
Oh, alright. But just for a bit. Must have been hundreds of years for him. Or even longer.
How lucky. It is still bright, glorious, and brilliant. It still brings such warmth. Inudi Harek, Horaket.
Zubar slumbers for centuries beneath the sand, with only darkness for his companion. He squints straight at the sun rising in the east, the brilliant wheel of flames. Sunlight shines upon him for the first time in a very, very long while, illuminating his golden body. Pepe can barely open her eyes, so bright it is.
I guess it's time for us to go back.
Well, you can stay a little longer if you want to. If you like being in the sun, that is. We have a little bit of extra time after all. I mean, it's not like the people are going to wake up and wander the streets right with the first light, right? I hope, but never mind. Apparently there are. Some of them are actually already on the street. And she was one of the bad guys, right? Ayase. Oh no.